We will follow the program as printed, and I also would like to caution those, after you receive your award, to my left, your right, you will depart from there, take your picture there, and return back to the audience. Thank you once again. At this time, I'd like to introduce the president of Nash Community College, Dr. Bill Copper.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. It certainly is appropriate to start, I think, any ceremony, any gathering of people with a few kind words. Certainly what has gone on in Boston and in this world that we live in, evil walks among us. Couldn't help but notice that the people responding to that emergency are the type of people that we help train. And you've heard me say, some of you have heard me say that our graduates run towards an emergency a lot of times when there is peril with our law enforcement, EMS, and fire protection people. So those people that are studying that today and being recognized, a little extra salute to you. But it's a salute to all of our students today on their achievement. I have a few of my supervisors in the room. Everybody thinks that I get to tell everybody what to do, but no, we're a governmental body, and we have a governing board, and I'm proud to say that we have one of the best boards. Tanya, we have one of the best boards, boards. We have some friends in the audience, and one of the best boards in North Carolina. And at this time, I'd like, if they would just stand when I call their name, our chairman, Mr. Bill Marshman, Ed Bissett, Danny Tyson, Catherine Fisher, I think, are with us. Thank you. We also have another special guest with us, Ms. Norma Turnage, who represents the Board of Trustees of the Community College System. And Norma, if you will just stand, thank you for being here with us today. Pat Daniels has made a lot of these arrangements, and when I start getting off script, she starts getting worried because we do, for a matter of the time here today, we'll get right to the program so we can ease Pat's nerves. And then, okay, one other special guest. Dr. Parrott, where are you? Just wave to the crowd for me. Thank you, Dr. Parrott. He's with us. Because this award, Dr. Parrott, started when you were president. So at the program, 13 years ago, a tradition was added to our annual student recognition ceremony. It is fitting that we acknowledge the successes of our students who have gone on to make achievements in our communities and in their lives. We do this not only to recognize our alums, but also to provide inspiration to you, the student, who will soon be leaving Nash Community College and pursuing your own chosen career. It is my hope that one day you will be standing up here being recognized at this podium as an outstanding alum at Nash Community College. That's a goal you can set for yourself. The 2013 recipient of the Nash Community College Outstanding Alum Award is Stephen D. Felton of Rocky Mount. He attended what was then Nash Technical Institute. We've had a few name iterations through the years, and that was one of the early ones. Got a photograph up there. Who's that in the striped shirt? Oh, Steve, that's you. In 1981 through 1983. And he personally was here when we had the name change and painted a sign for us. As a student, Steve shared his leadership as a member of Phi Beta Lambda business organization and was named Who's Who in American community colleges and junior colleges. He has continued his education at North Carolina Wesleyan College, earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in Business Administration in 1984. Today, Steve is a successful senior financial advisor with Ameriprise Financial. He enjoys a successful career and was recently named to the Ameriprise Financial Hall of Fame. Steve is one of only 150 advisors nationwide to receive this honor, which recognizes his work in financial planning and client services and his professional commitment. Less than 2% of the company's advisors earn the Lifetime Achievement Award. Recognized as a community leader, Steve was asked to join the Nash Community College Foundation Board of Directors in 2005. He brought a passion, exclamation point, and desire to give back to the college, which is his passion is second to none. He's raised over $125,000. Keith, start the applause for me. $125,000. I can always count on Dr. Smith to get, when there's good news in the room, to get the applause started. So thank you, Dr. Smith. $125,000 worth of scholarships, including the Stephen D. Felton Business Scholarship, and helped me. There's some other photos up there. I'm following my notes here, Pat. Steve has served as the board president 2010 and 11 and campaign chair 2009-10, and today continues to share his leadership as the chair of the Planned Giving Committee. As a side note, when Steve was campaign chair, he had a little, there's another photo, had a little fun as Indiana Felton, as pictured in this photo, to inspire the directors to be enthusiastic in their support. And maybe a whip in his hand, maybe he had to whip him into shape for the scholarship campaign. In addition to Nash Community College Foundation, Steve's civic involvement includes serving on the Duke Children's Hospital National Board of Advisors, a cause close to his heart. He is also a gifted artist who enjoys sharing his talent, the enjoyment of people, but also many charities get recipients of his artwork. Steve and his wife Sandra have 2 children, Rachel, a nursing student at Wayne Community College. Where'd we go wrong, Steve? And Daniel, one of our own college transfer students. Steve's mother, Margie Felton, is also with us today. Please join me in congratulating Steve and welcoming him to the podium. Mr. Moore, Steve and I also kind of go at each other occasionally, but I hope he'll be kind to me today.
I won't say what I said to him on Friday when he was being ugly, because I'd be in trouble. I want to wish all of you a very good afternoon. It is an honor to see so many people here today that I can say are friends and have been through a lot of the ups and downs of life. And it's an honor to accept this award. When I was told about it, it probably took me 2 days to get over it. I drive back and forth to Raleigh occasionally, and I think I probably cried halfway there and back going, I can't believe this is happening. But anyway, what I wanted to do very briefly was to give you some information about how my game face inspired me at a point in my life where I was very low. And that first picture with the boots and the gold chain, you couldn't see the gold chain, that was before my wife, because my wife would never have let me do that, I can tell you that. And that's what I love about her. So you sit here and you go, game face, what is he talking about? Well, briefly I will tell you, in 1980 when I came back to Rocky Mount, I was down on my luck and I was down on myself. I came home to face the Rocky Mount wrath. He's dropped out of college. 3 months later, my grandmother died, and it was a time where Steve had to take a personal time out to get his act together. So I had a good talk with the Lord one night, and I said, if I can just learn something new every day and take it one step at a time, if you will show me the way, I'm in on the game. The Nash Community College community embraced and believed in me before I believed in myself. After joining the business fraternity Phi Beta Lambda, and congratulations on those first place awards, you know, I love you. Woo! Yes, Chris. My game face was like a seed that had germinated and sprouted out of the ground. The dark clouds began to subside and the sun began to shine. In the past 30 years, when I was told I couldn't do that, and I was told that several times, by the way, from the naysayers, as I refer to them, I would sit back and say to myself, okay, fine, I guess I'm just going to show you. I was doubted when I came out to the school in the county, in the country, you know, way out where nobody knew where this little institution was. Once again, the naysayer said I was on a roll, decided it was time to flatten them and show them what my game face was all about. No matter how upset or mad I got, I always kept a smile on my face and decided if God would guide me, I was going to stay in the game. I have always been blessed with my mom's love and support. God has blessed me with a wonderful wife and 2 children, and all of them know that I love them very much, and I am very proud of each of them. They all know that I tell them that a lot because I really mean it. They are my world. My game face is like climbing a mountain. If you stumble and fall, you're going to get up, brush your stuff off, you're going to get back up, you're going to start climbing again. And I tell people that I'm a masterpiece in the making. I shine and I try to learn something new every day. Another angle to my game face is I began painting pictures, as Bill mentioned earlier, and I donate the proceeds to two passionate boards that I serve on, Nash Community College Foundation and the Duke Children's Hospital. Again, the guy who wasn't or couldn't now is a board member of two successful boards on charitable organizations. Today I have the fortune of leading one of the most financial advisory teams in the nation. My amazing team is here with me, up here with the family. And I love them all dearly, and I am fortunate to have their passion and dedication that surrounds me daily. And dear Lord, you know it's never boring when they're around me, and they would know that. I think they come to work for me just to be entertained personally, because they never know what to expect. But I love each of them very much. So from the dark days and the naysayers, the moaners and whiners, to movers and shakers, remember the following attributes to having your game face. So today you can go on Facebook, friend me, and say, I want to learn more about your game face. The game face is to shine every day, move and shake. Be a disciple, a teacher, a leader. Accept ownership in leadership. Make sure your game face is always on. You never know who's watching. Right, Rosa? You never know. You never know. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for this honor. Shine on. God bless you, and thank you very much.
You come up and join me just a second. We got, you don't get to sit down that easily, sir. This is an important award. We got to give you stuff. Stuff for the office and who knows where. Thank you, Steve. I know you have won many awards, and you probably have many plaques in your office. But we would like for you to have a couple of little extra tokens of this recognition. One is, as you know, the students will know that in the A building rotunda, Pat's holding up the official photograph and proclamation from our board recognizing this achievement. And I think Pat has a little gift that she wants to share with you. I think the clock, Pat, is that? Yeah. Something for your desk. You know, somebody asked me one time, said, "What's up with all the clocks y'all do?" I said, "Well, we're the mighty clocks." I don't know, but we let time work for you. You know, something like that. But as a symbol of this award, but more importantly. Thank you. Our machining department has something to do with that, so it is handcrafted by Nash Community College. But you left something behind when you left us and you transferred over to Wesleyan. And at this time, we would like to present you with a diploma. Ladies and gentlemen, as President of Nash Community College, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, Steve Felton, your diploma.
Game on.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Trent Warbutter, Vice President for Instruction, and it is my distinct honor and pleasure to present the J. Edgar and Peggy T. Moore Award in Excellence in Teaching this year. Mr. Moore, I'm going to paraphrase from our conversation a little bit earlier, and I'll ask you to join me in just a minute. You know, as a school, we have our graduation ceremonies and students cross the stage, and it's quite easy to measure the school's success and the success of students. But in Mr. Moore's words, the success in terms of excellence in teaching is relatively immeasurable. We talk about the student may pass the class, the student may go on and graduate, but there's probably not one person in this room right now that can't look back maybe a day ago, a week ago, or a month ago, and think about the impact a quality, excellent instructor or teacher had in their life. And that, Mr. Moore, I believe is why you all started this award, to recognize the quality involved in excellent teaching. Again, it's my pleasure to be part of this presentation in recognizing Miss Ashley Berry as she embodies excellence in teaching. Miss Berry graduated from North Carolina State University with a degree in communications a number of years ago. We won't say how many. But what we will say is that she joined Nash Community College in 2000 to teach health classes, English and fundamental studies and English. Became a full-time faculty member 10 years ago and has attained postgraduate and graduate studies in communications and now teaches wholeheartedly in our communications classes. Mr. Moore, if you would join me, please, sir. You said you didn't want the microphone, but you sure you don't want to say that? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we talk all the time. The faculty, the department chairs will hear me talk all the time about the importance of quality instruction. Again, it is my pleasure to present Miss Ashley Berry as she embodies excellence in teaching, the J. Edgar and Peggy T. Moore Excellence in Teaching Award. This is the one that your department gets to hang in your honor.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll put them down for you.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Mr. Moore, so much for this award. That you value what we do is just really so special to us, so thank you. And I just work for the best faculty in the community college system. I'm so honored to be a part of Nash Community College. Thank you all for this honor. My students, who many of you I see, hey guys, this really is your day. This is about you. I'm so proud of you guys as I look out at you, and just thank you all. I'm just honored to be a part of Nash, and thank you.
It's quite an honor for me to recognize Andrew Small, and I think Andrew is having his picture taken at this moment. So, taking the pictures, that's what he's doing. But let me tell you a little bit about Andrew as the J. Edgar and Peggy T. Moore Staff Award recipient. You may say, well, who is Andrew? Well, I can assure you, you've seen Andrew at some point in time on this campus or when you pass by this campus. Because he is the director of electronic media, and that is everything from that marquee out front that you see to the website, to YouTube, to many other areas that he's excelled in to really promote Nash Community College. He was also recently recognized for 2 videos, whose award-winning videos he did for the college. One in particular for machining and the other one for the foundation. And we're very proud of Andrew Small at this time. So Andrew, do you hear me talking about you? Can you come forward, okay? Give him a round of applause. The Moores have been very good to Nash Community College. Not only do they fund the Excellence in Teaching Award, but they also fund, come forward, Mr. Moore, the award, the Staff Award. And I think you have something special for Andrew that you'd like to present to him, and then Andrew's going to share a few words. Congratulations.
Reed Parent's the one that told me to quit talking. I used to talk about how important teachers were. And people don't realize that Mozart, as great as he was, he had a teacher. So teachers influence everybody. You never learn too much. And it's my pleasure to congratulate Andrew Small, and I'm going to give him a little bit of money. And in exchange for that, when you get my age, he's agreed to touch up all my pictures. And I'm going to look like a student rather than an alumnus.
Thank you. Everybody smile. Thank you very much. It's an honor. I'm humbled that this was a staff award, and thank you, Mr. Moore and Peggy. I did have a speech prepared, and let's see, presidential acceptance speech, no. Nobel Peace Prize, no. Best cinematography, Oscar, no. Okay. Staff award speech, here we go. Like I said, I was humbled. There's a lot of fantastic staff. A lot of you see me on campus. I've met almost everybody on this campus, including students. What you probably don't know about me is in 2009, I was laid off. I spent 16 years in journalism, and it was hard. It was a hard time for my family. We spent almost a whole year scrimping and saving. We have a child in college who came through Nash Community College, is now at ECU. And if you have never been laid off or don't know anybody who's been laid off, it's extremely deflating. It kills your confidence. So after 500 resumes in a year, all the way from Richmond to Florence, I was prepared to commute, whatever it took. I was offered an interview here, and I can honestly say this has been the best job and still is the best job that I have, working with everybody, especially the students. Everything I do is visual. I get to be creative every day. And the best reward I have is watching students in May walking across the stage, because I know I've taken their photograph. I've met them. It's really an honor. But thank you very much. Thank you to the administration. They're always supportive. Thank you so much to Pat. She's extremely supportive of me. But probably the person I need to thank the most is the first person I met on this campus. She's the first person I talked to in the morning, and she's the last person I talked to in the evening, and that's Kelly. Kelly. She is a wonderful colleague and a dear friend. So, thank you guys.
Andrew, you are special. And we throw a lot of things at him, people, that like we do at Nash Community College, where we ask people to wear a lot of hats. And some unexpected things. He runs a radio station too, Pat, and does all of these great, the things, and the contact that he's had with students is phenomenal. We're very fortunate to have him. And sorry for his circumstances that brought him here, but I'm glad that he's here and that we challenge him every day. Andrew, thank you for everything that you do. And moving right along, right, Pat? Do I need to go in there right now? No. Okay. Each year at this ceremony, the President's Cup is given to anyone who has made a profound impact on the college. It can be a student group, a faculty group, friends of the college, just anyone that has given a lasting impression and made a difference in what we do for students here. It's one of the most prestigious awards that we have at Nash Community College, along with all of these that we've featured so far. A large Revere Bowl is engraved yearly with the name of each recipient and is placed on display in the Board of Trustees meeting room. A smaller engraved bowl will be given to the recipient as a token of our appreciation, a symbol of this recognition. This year's recipient has truly been a trusted partner for many years with Nash Community College. They consistently offer many levels of support, scholarships, equipment, and recognizing our name around the state as a place where we train highly skilled individuals in the trades. In 1999, their efforts assisted in establishing a 2-year associate degree in electric line construction, giving their employees a place to receive training and recognizing the importance of training. With nearly 50% of the industry line technicians, it's hard for me to say today for some reason, nearing retirement, their partnership supports the college's efforts in training the future workforce. This recipient generously provides scholarships funds, as I've mentioned, ensuring that students will have access to an affordable education. Their investment also provides for instructional support and training equipment. The most recent contribution is that we're working on having a line truck acquisition as part of the program. Ryan Taylor, a graduate who completed the Line Academy program in the fall of 2010, said, "I believe taking this course helped me land a job for where there were approximately 120 applicants. The college is extremely grateful to Progress Energy and the partnership in education. Together, we're training tomorrow's workforce." Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my honor to give the President's Cup to today. I'm going to say Progress Energy. Tomorrow, it's probably I have to say Progress Duke. But thank you for all of the things that you've done. And we have a representative from Progress Energy here with us today. Tanya, if you could come to the podium. I'm sorry that we probably surprised you a little. That's part of this recognition.
Wow, I'm glad I wasn't any more late than I was coming in here. Thank you. This is truly a surprise and absolutely an honor to be recognized as just a partner here with Nash Community College. You guys, I don't need to preach to the choir here, but you do amazing work, and we're just so pleased to be part of it. And I'm glad Bill called me a representative, because it's certainly a large group effort, and just on behalf of Duke Energy Progress, we're so glad to be a partner here.
I said Progress Energy Duke.
Well, you know, that's the way we prefer it. But, but anyway, thank you very much.
It's not just enough for me to talk about what they've meant to our program, and we have many partners, as you know, with this program. But let me just brag about Tanya a little bit, because she does volunteer time and interest with the program itself. She has a vested interest there. But she also serves on the Board of Trustees at Piedmont Community Colleges, and she is on our foundation board here. So she does travel, and she lives in Roxborough. So she travels a great deal. She drives I think a hybrid or electric hybrid, a Volt, or she's got a Volt. So she does have an electric car that gets her around. So that's pretty interesting too. But I can't think of a more supportive individual in this particular program and the college itself. And thank you for being here and being with us today.
First, let me say how privileged I feel to be here on this campus. It's always a pleasure for me to come into this environment, because you represent so much excellence in your building, your facilities, your leadership, your academics, your technical training, and your student body. So I commend you on what you do. I'm very proud to be a Nash County native myself, so I can claim you as my college. Today, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the Academic Excellence Award. I am very pleased to present to you LaShonda M. Kane with a 2013 North Carolina Community College System Academic Excellence Award. Nash Community College selected LaShonda to receive this award because she is truly one of your colleges and our system's best and brightest. The award is given each year to an outstanding student, and it represents the highest academic honor at Nash Community College. From the system's perspective, you know that we are celebrating our 50th anniversary this year of the system, and in our remembrances and recognitions, we are talking a lot about the goals of the system's founding fathers. Dr. Dallas Herring, often referred to as our system's philosophical godfather, is remembered as saying that community colleges should take people from where they are as far as they can go. In the case of nearly all of this year's Academic Excellence Award recipients, these outstanding students noted that it was through the help of dedicated faculty and staff that they had arrived where they are today. And I want to take a moment to point out the countless hours that community college employees devote to the success of all students, including LaShonda Kane, and to thank you for your devotion to our system's mission and to student success. It is through your passion for education and for service that the thousands of students who enter these doors and others leave with new hope, opportunity, and in many cases, a career waiting for them. In fact, the legacy of our system's 50th anniversary will be a special recognition of the thousands of men and women who have contributed to the success of millions of North Carolinians through the decades of our college's history. The 50th Anniversary Committee, in partnership with the North Carolina Community College System Foundation, is endowing a scholarship fund to assist the children of community college faculty, staff, and system employees. But the ongoing legacy of our colleges is our students, like LaShonda Kane. LaShonda excels academically with a 3.9112 or 12 GPA in her pursuit of an associate in applied science degree in criminal justice. But she is also a model of perseverance and personal strength. LaShonda served as a tutor in the Peer-Assisted Learning Supplemental Instruction Program, participated on 2 independent research projects, worked as a laboratory technician in the biology department, and performed admirably as the president of the college's Math and Science Club. A stay-at-home mom for many years, she returned to school so she could one day pursue a new career and take some of the burden off her husband. Upon beginning at Nash Community College, she was introduced to genetic research and opportunities to explore a new direction, finding her passion in lab work, especially DNA analysis. She says that Nash Community College provides an atmosphere where personal growth and success go hand in hand with academic success. Kane goes on to say that each opportunity allowed me to develop skills to help further my studies at Fayetteville State University, to earn a bachelor degree in forensic science with a chemistry concentration. I am confident the skills learned at NCC have prepared me for an outstanding career in forensics. While we celebrate LaShonda's accomplishments, and I am confident that she will make many contributions to North Carolina, we are extremely proud this morning to recognize her excellence and all that she represents. It is with great pride that I, on behalf of the State Board of Community Colleges and the System Office, present her with a 2013 50th Anniversary Academic Excellence Award. Congratulations, LaShonda Kane. Do I have the honor?
Yes, ma'am.
Please. Here we go. Let's make sure I get it on right. No, that's the right one. There we go. Wear it with pride and distinction.
Norma, while you're walking to get your photograph made, I'd like to thank you for all the service that you've given the state in serving on the State Board of Community Colleges. We all know what the Turnage name means to Rocky Mount, but it extends beyond the city limits of Rocky Mount and the county lines of Nash County, and the influence that she's provided on the program committee and many committees at the state level. Thank you again for your service.
May I ask Melissa Herbert and Jessica Avila to come forward, please? while they're coming forward, I just want to tell you a little something about the award they were receiving today. The North Carolina Community College System Student Leadership Program, over here, ladies, is an opportunity for all 58 North Carolina community colleges to nominate up to 2 students to participate in leadership training. Of the nominees, 30 students are selected to participate in this prestigious leadership development program. In turn, they bring the knowledge they gain back to the campus, and in the form of workshops, meetings, and other types of chosen events, they present the leadership skills they learned back to the students. Our recipients will participate in programs at William Peace University in Raleigh in June, as well as the 2-day mini sessions in the fall and spring. They will experience fundamentals of leadership through workshops, speakers, interactive seminars and activities, and the completion of individual group projects. I hope they knew that. Nash Community College is proud of our nominees, Melissa Herbert and Jessica Avila, who were selected out of a potential pool of 116 students. In recognition, I would like to present them with these certificates acknowledging their achievement.
Good afternoon. I'm Greg Quintard, Hospitality Management Instructor, representing the Business Technology Department. First award is the Excellence in Accounting Award recipient, and that would be Darlene Lamb. Darlene is currently employed with the Nash County Department of Social Services, and she would like to pursue a second career in accounting when she retires from working as a social worker. Did I get his email? The Excellence in Business Administration Award recipient is Brian Bartholomew. Brian is graduating in spring of 2013 with an outstanding 3.9 average. He currently owns his own business, Bartholomew Enterprises, and specializing in pressure washing services. He's married to his wife Laura, and they have 2 small children, Aiden and Azia.
Aiden and Aja.
Aja.
Yes.
The Excellence in Culinary Arts Award recipient is Allison Alsbrook. Allison will be graduating this May with a current GPA of 3.7. She plans on continuing her education at ECU and get a degree in hospitality management, which we're thrilled to death with. She's currently employed as a catering chef at Barton College. And finally, the Excellence in Hospitality Management Award recipient, Brittany Sharon. Oh, please. Oh. If I had a couple more of her, I'd be glad to open a restaurant in Rocky Mount. Brittany is a dedicated student. Her grades and outside of class participation has been consistently excellent. She's a pure pleasure to have in my classes. She's certainly one of the best students I've had the opportunity to teach here. She currently works at Texas Steakhouse as a shift manager. And she has plans on, afterwards, moving into management.
Hi, I'm Chris Morgan, Chair of the Computer Information Technology Department. Is Matthew Davis here? And Arthur Corey Jenkins. Would you come up front, please? Matthew, you might know if you came to our art show last night. Matthew had artwork on display. He's a wonderful artist, and he's our excellent in advertising and graphics student. Congratulations. Corey is a networking major who is working for our IT department here at Nash Community College as a student worker. He's our outstanding network and technology major student. Stephanie Davis couldn't be with us today, but she's our medical office administration student. She's working out in the real world. Thank you.
And I'm Timmy Tucker on behalf of the Humanities and Social Sciences Department and the College Transfer Advisors. Have a few awards to present. We've got 4 or 5 that are at work, just like Ms. Morgan was saying. So I'm going to call you and give you everything on the other side of the wall here. So first, the Outstanding Associate of Arts graduates with a 4.0, Anna Godwin, and 3.9, Hannah Reams. Please come forward. Our Outstanding Teacher Education graduate could not be here today is Amy Anna Littner, 3.9 GPA, head at ECU. The Outstanding English students voted on by the English Department, both of these with 4.0 grade point averages, Jessica Pandich and Melissa Herbert. We will wait for you, Max. Come on. The Outstanding Humanities students, 3.7 and 3.8 GPAs, Alex Babineau and Jessica Charbonneau. They are both at work. Outstanding Literature students, Anna Colway and Bobby Legg. Please come forward. And our Outstanding Social Science student, Will Jeans. Take a good look at these 3.9s and 4.0s up here. Okay, thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Jenny Stokes. I'm chair of the Math and Science Department, and I'm here to present the awards from our department on behalf of my Math and Science faculty. Our first 2 awards, Associate in Science Outstanding Student and our Biology student is LaShonda Kane. LaShonda? Y'all just met LaShonda, and you can understand after hearing Mrs. Turnage talk about her, of all the great things she's done. Occasionally a student comes into our offices and we say, this student is really, really special. All of our students are special, but LaShonda shines above many of our former students. She has completely organized our lab. She has taken it among herself to keep us organized, which we love. And having had 7 children, she knows how to do that. So she keeps the faculty in line. So congratulations, LaShonda. I'm like Mr. Tucker, I'm going to give you your award over there. Our next recipient is our Outstanding Health student. Having a hard time talking today. It's Candace Daughtridge. Candace, if you'll come forward, please. Candace plans to transfer to the school to the east of us to study radiology and ultrasound in the fall. So we forgive her for that because we don't have that program. Our Outstanding Mathematics student is Spencer Bailey. Spencer. There he is. Spencer plans to transfer to NC State, and he is going to study chemical engineering. So congratulations to you, Spencer. And our last but not least is Zilmarie Gonzalez. Zilmarie plans to transfer to Georgia Tech, and she is going to study civil engineering. So come on down. Great outstanding students in our area. Thank you.
The Health Sciences Excellence Awards are given to students who exhibit outstanding academic abilities, but who also continuously demonstrate other characteristics that will make them outstanding healthcare providers, such as integrity, professionalism, compassion, and empathy. The Health Sciences Department faculty are proud that we will soon be able to call these award recipients graduates, and we are honored that they chose Nash. Talisa Avila for her excellence in associate degree nursing. Tammy Sauls for her excellence in medical assisting. Charles Klessman for his excellence in physical therapist assistant.
Good afternoon. My name's Mike Latham. I'm Dean of Instruction, and it's my honor and privilege to make the following awards for the Public and Human Services Department. First, in Excellence in Cosmetology, Venus K. Andrews. It's the consensus amongst the cosmetology instructors that Venus is deserving of the Excellence in Cosmetology Award. She has a positive attitude, participates well in class, and displays a wholesome character. She has already completed the manicuring program and is a licensed manicurist. Venus is an organized and artistic person who loves getting the job done. Next, the Outstanding Criminal Justice Student, Joanna Schaefer. Joanna's been attending Nash Community College since 2011. She's a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, with her major being in the criminal justice latent evidence concentration. After graduation, her goals are to seek employment as a crime scene technician with the local police department while continuing her education. Next, the Outstanding Early Childhood Associate Student, Rebecca Murphy. Rebecca is the Outstanding Early Childhood Education Student of 2013. She's maintained a 3.9 GPA during her time at Nash Community College. She's been the president of the Early Childhood Education Club, a student ambassador, and SGA treasurer. She's committed to the field of early education, an advocate for children and families, and passionate about being a lifelong learner. Next, the Outstanding Emergency Preparedness Technology Student, Ashley Sharon. Ms. Sharon is a full-time emergency preparedness technology student at Nash Community College. She is currently enrolled in 13 credit hours of instructional coursework, as well as a work-study student with the Student Enrollment Services Division. Ashley is a graduate of the Fall 2012 EMT Basic Academy at Nash Community College. The EMT Basic Academy is one of a kind in North Carolina and only among a few in the United States. Ashley's willingness to complete this career goal has allowed her to work as a part-time EMT Basic with Nash County Emergency Medical Services. Ashley's hard work in the classroom and her service to her community is evident to her instructors and her peers. We're proud to recognize Ashley Sharon as the Outstanding Emergency Preparedness Technology Student. And last and most certainly not least, the Outstanding Human Services Student, Gail Schell. Gail's been an instrumental and active student in the Human Services Technology program. She's always prepared to participate in class discussions and is a dedicated and driven student. She's been an asset to the Human Services Technology program and will represent Nash Community College well as a professional in the human services field.
I'm Gary Blackburn, Chair of the Engineering and Manufacturing Technologies Department. It's my privilege to introduce the outstanding engineering student this year, Joel Askew. Joel is an electrical electronics student. Come on up, Joel. He's an electrical electronics student graduating this spring. He has maintained a 4.0 average while working full-time at Hospira as a Tech 4, has a wife and a family of 3, a couple of them in college or something like that. A couple of them graduated, so he's been quite busy. But he's only a couple courses also away from receiving a second degree in electrical engineering technology.
Well, hello again. It's my pleasure to introduce the recipients of the Who's Who's among Student in American University and Colleges Award recipients. They are selected by the faculty based on the following criteria: successful completion of 32 or more semester hours, a 3.0 or better grade point average, active participation in at least one campus organization, and the potential for future achievement. In addition to receiving a certificate, selected students will receive publicly, I think we're all having trouble saying something today, aren't we? Publicity by having their accomplishments published in the 2012 edition of Who's Who among Students in American Universities and Colleges. Recipients, as your name is called, please come forward. We have, I'm happy to say, a whole huge number of recipients, so I'd ask that we hold our applause until I have them all up front, and we'll give them our congratulations all at one time. Ryan Alford, Jacqueline Blackshear, Tammy Bonta, Lori Bostick, Ashley Bowen, Christopher Brown, Jacqueline Connie, Candace Dottridge, James Ford, Martrez Gay, Anna Godwin, Margaret Gray, Melissa Herbert, Tabitha Holmes, Patricia Hudlow, Joseph Hyde, Ruby Leak, Brian Leonard, Richard Lovshin, Bobby McCaskill, Kalea Moore, Anna Ortiz, Lily Pendergrass, June Pittman, Camille Powell, Hannah Reams, Deborah Rice, Morgan Simmons, Thema Smith, Jordan Stallings, Lydia Stallings, Zachary Tharrington, Julie Turner, Cindy Van Dam, Billy Walker, Amber Webb, Megan Webb, Cynthia Cece Williams, and Thomas Daughtry. Like I said, a huge group. Congratulations. Very, very cool. We'll proceed next door, and we'll get your certificates to you there and take some photos. Thank you all very much.
Good afternoon. I am Carrie Parker, and I am grateful for the opportunity to serve and to now recognize the officers of the Artistic Designers Cosmetology Club. At this time, I would like to ask Latasha Harrison, President, Diana Orlando, Vice President, Elizabeth Floyd, Treasurer, Amanda Reason, Secretary, and Laretha Johnson, Parliamentarian, to be recognized. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Carmine Guyette, and I'm here to recognize the following officers of the Criminal Justice Club. First, our president, Ms. Tawanda Lewis, vice president, Fatima Ayler, and treasurer, Ms. June Pittman. She's right now getting her photo taken.
Good afternoon. I'm Lisa Cooper, advisor for the Drama Club, and we've had a lot of drama this year. We left this planet and went and entered the Twilight Zone and returned via Victorian England with The Importance of Being Earnest. And then amongst many shows and lots of fun, we've gone and seen shows. We realize that it is a labor of love. I would like to recognize my board that is present here today, and that's my Vice President, Matt Rita. You might recognize his outfit from The Importance of Being Earnest. It's good when you have a closet full of clothes. And our Vice President Matt Rita, our Secretary Candace Dottridge, who's getting her picture taken, and our Treasurer Ashley Stanfield, who just ran over here, I'm sure. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Katie Wicker, counselor at Nash Community College, and on behalf of Sarah Prezioso, advisor for Early Childhood Education Club, I would like to recognize Rebecca Murphy, for her outstanding leadership as president for the 2012-13 academic year. This is yours. Congratulations. Also, on behalf of Sarah Prezioso, advisor for In-Class, Nash Community Lambda Alliance of Students and Supporters, I would like to recognize the officers for their outstanding leadership and participation for the 2012-13 school year. President James Horn, Vice President Christina Pierce, Secretary Tracy Batchelor, and Treasurer Kelsey Godwin. Thank you guys for your service.
My name is Alex Barnhill. I'm here to present the officers of the Metal Workers Club. Filling in for George Shook. The difference is I'm a little bit taller, if you need to recognize me. But if you come down as I call you, please. President Caleb Hurlebus, Vice President Stillman Heath, Secretary Bobby McCaskill, and Treasurer George Stoner. Through their hard work, they have continued to fund a scholarship here at school, and also was able to donate $1,000 to Stop Hunger Now.
Hi, I'm Pucci Yangar. I'm the math advisor for the Math and Science Club. Letty Allen is the science advisor, but she's in class. I'd like to recognize our officers, President LaShonda Kane, Vice President Dwayne Bowden, and Secretary Jessica Avila. Thank you.
Hi, Chris Morgan again. co-advisor of PBL, I'd like to announce our officers. James Ford, President. Ruby Leake, Vice President. Andrea Hill, Secretary. Travis Smith, Treasurer. And I would also like to say that we were Chapter of the Year, Steve, for PD Division. We won first place, Ruby and Travis, in our free enterprise, and Travis won first place in database management in the state. Thank you.
On behalf of Debbie Lee and Robin Latham, who are both in class, I'd like to present the Published Inc. Creative Arts Club officers. Their publication will be coming out shortly, and I think most of these people are probably next door, but we're going to give it a whirl. President is Max Herbert. Writing Vice President is Scott Lovelace. The Art Vice President is Timothy Lewis, and Secretary Jimmy Horn. So we got 1 out of 4, not bad.
Good afternoon. I'm Lori Sherrick, Faculty Advisor for Rock Solid Fellowship, and I think all of my officers are here. Trey Williams, President. Trey Sanderson, Vice President. Julie Bundy, Treasurer. And Lydia Stallings, Public Relations, and everything else.
Thank you, Ed. Hi, I'm Cheryl Spate, and it's my pleasure to recognize the 2012-2013 student ambassadors. Anna Brown, William Jeans, Rebecca Murphy, she may be next door, and Bailey Richardson. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kara Deans, and I'm the Student Activities Coordinator and the SGA Advisor, and it is my privilege to acknowledge the members of the SGA Executive Board. Jordan Justice Stallings, President. Taylor Morgan, Vice President. Thomas Reese Flowers, Parliamentarian. Rebecca Murphy, Treasurer. And James Horn, Secretary. And our PI, Omar Flores, could not be here. He had to work today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tammy Clark, Department Chair for Health Sciences. I'm filling in for the Student Nurses Association Advisor, Tina Trace. I'd like to recognize the Student Nurses Association officers. Catherine Brownfield, President. Margaret Gray, Secretary. Melissa Owens, Treasurer. Courtney Barber, Community Health Chair. Lindsay Scott, Fundraising Chair. And Talisa Avila, Breakthrough to Nursing Director.
On behalf of the National Community College Foundation Board of Directors, whom some of you are here, may I ask you to please stand? Come on, Lynn, Sherry, I know you're here, Steve, yes. This is a group that raises funds for the scholarship program, and Tanya, so let's give them a round of applause. The Nash Community College Foundation awards an Instructional Innovation Award each year, and this year, out of 9 applications, 2 were selected for these awards. I'd like to call out all the names of those who submitted the apps and then recognize the 2. Jennifer Wilson Hicks and Tina Trash, Michael Coleman, Will Vandermeulen, and Andrew Small, Lisa Cooper, Katie Wicker, Deanna Guido, Robin Latham, Kimberly King, Jonathan Vester, Reggie Cobb, Doug Broad, Paula Body, and David Beamer. I know the students recognize a lot of names there because there's a lot of great faculty. But the 2 winners this year who will receive $1,000 for their project plus a $500 cash award are Jennifer Wilson Hicks and Tina Trash. If they're with us today, they'll please come forward. They must be in class. Okay, they're in class. The nursing students are nodding at me. They had a teaching learning project that actively engaged nursing students in the teaching learning process, and the students created learning aids for local healthcare units. So they did this in the form of brochures and posters and flyers in our presentations, and these are in many waiting rooms around the community, including the Tar River Mission Clinic. The other winner is Doug Broad with Architectural Technology Program. He may be in the classroom. I'm looking for him, okay? His student project was a project that implemented the use of web technologies, lecture capture, and video creation to increase the learning resources available to students. So on behalf of the Foundation Board, I congratulate these winners. Join me, please. And last but certainly not least, this does conclude the program, but let's give everyone today that's been recognized a round of applause and a standing ovation. Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy your afternoon.